Hello, so today I am continuing my mods review series and wanted to talk about a mod that I just recently got that is brand new in the market. The modder is relatively unknown. We have not seen any of his products, at least not that I know of, and yet his mods stack up against all of these that you see here. We'll go through some of the ones that I've got here to start off with. Obviously, most people have seen my Hurricane SXs, so we'll put those away for right now. Most recently, the Hurricane Honeycomb Ring of Ice. Extremely well made. Put that away. Let's see what else. Top hats. A couple of beautiful top hat mods here. SX350J chip. Let's see what else. Oh, of course, Geppettos, the Flow, the Roids, another Roids back here. Let's see, the Pandora. Beautiful, beautiful mod there. Excellent craftsmanship. Okay, what else? Champion GTs, both ruthenium. Gorgeous, of course. Zero Extreme, another beautiful mod. Let's see, Dunamis, excellent mod, very, very well made. I've already talked about this. Of course, we're all familiar with the Melody box, which this is an 18650. I know there's a 26650 out in the wild that Thomas is making. So what we have left here is the Tartos box. It's made by Yusman VC, Vapor Columnist, I believe is what the VC stands for. It is a triple 18650 DNA 40 mod. It is truly amazing. I'm beside myself in looking at this mod, so I'm gonna tell you why. Let's talk about the ones I have here. So if you look at the top here, you'll see that this one has a serial number VC008. These two do not. So these two were made for me. This one was purchased from Brian Crystal, I believe is how you say his name. So it was not made for me, and it was actually the first one I got, which kind of pumped me up for these two. So let's talk about this mod. We'll take the one, we won't even use the ones that were made for me, since someone can say, well, he paid extra special attention to yours, so we'll take that off the table. So we'll just move these guys to the side. Let's look at the one that I bought off of Mod Trader, okay? So this is, again, triple 18650. Freaking battery runs all day long. It'll last days. I shouldn't even say all day. It will last literally days and days and days. I can tell you the batteries I'm using are the new LG. I think they're made by LG. They're 18650 3.7 volt, 3500 milliamp hour. You can get them at Orbtronic. Fantastic battery. They do tend to be a little bit wider, so every now and then I get, you know, they don't necessarily fit perfectly in these. You could push them in there. You know, if you don't want to take a chance, you can always go with, whoops, too many batteries. You can always go with the NCR battery. It's a 3200 milliamp hour battery. Works perfectly inside the Tartos. And you know, there's other variations, of course. There's the I think this is LG, the whatever this is, CGR 18650 CG. You can buy these off of illumin.com. Anyway, I've tried lots of batteries. In my devices, all of them fit. The red battery, the 3500 milliamp battery, like I said, is a little bit snug in one or two of the positions, but your mileage may vary. Either way, extremely well-made mod. I can't say that enough. I want you to look at the finish on this mod. First of all, look at all the angles here. See the hard angles? Like when he makes this mod, CNC'd or not, these are 90-degree angles all across this mod. And I want you to look. Do you see a single solitary gap anywhere on this mod? I mean, it is so incredibly well made that I've actually tried to take a single sheet of 8.5 by 11 paper, just a regular run-of-the-mill, you know, what you'd find in your local copier paper, and I've tried to put in holes like this, which there's no hole. Gaps like this, wait, there's no gap. There's no gap anywhere on this bloody mod. I mean, not one, which it blows my mind. I have never in my life actually seen a mod that is for all intents and purposes, a C-frame mod that did not have a single solitary gap. And again, remember, this one was not made for me. This was made for Brian Crystal. This is serial number 008, which I bought off of him from Mod Trader. I am blown away by how good this mod is as far as fit and finish is concerned. It does have USB charge port, of course, DNA 40, as you can see from the fire up there. Your standard run-of-the-mill batteries, power up and down. He does use Torx screws for putting it all together. On top, you have a Fat Daddy 510 connector. You know, love it or hate it, the friggin' thing works. I mean, yeah, you're going to get your purists that say, I want my screw to adjust to my Addy, but that's all fine and well. But at the end of the day, when I'm in a hurry, I want a self-adjusting 510. Everyone knows I like the Fat Daddy, so I'm partial to this. Excellent choice. Okay, so now we're on the bottom. So you will see there's a number of screws. There are 3 copper pins that you see here. In addition, there's this little brass screw. So that's how you take your batteries out. So all you have to do is you literally take a Phillips, and if I can get it in there, you unscrew the battery. Okay, take that pin out, or that screw out. This lid comes right off, so easy. And then we have here, if I can get them out, is Sony VTC5s. You can see, if you can see. Sony VTC5s, I've got 3 of them in here. Work perfect. And you would think only having a single screw would actually be an impediment to keeping this battery cap solid on here. But the battery cap has this little notch right here, which hopefully you can see in profile. So the notch actually goes into a slot in here. So you slide the battery cap into the slot, you drop it, it sits there flush. You take your Phillips screw, you screw the Phillips back in. Come on. There it goes. Whoa! Okay. So, easy. So, that goes in, and then all you have to do is adjust these 3 copper screws so that your battery's nice and secure, so you get no rattle. Sounds like I've got a little bit of a rattle in there, so let's adjust these just a tad bit, make sure we don't have any more rattles. Come on. There it goes, it was that one. There you go. There you go. No more rattles. Oh, come on. Okay. So, and then of course, fire it up and there it goes. So, I got this, I think, oh boy, I think a week and a half ago. I've charged it once, and I have vaped on it constantly for days. I mean, this thing is, I'm telling you, I am blown away by how well made this is. As far as comfort, you can see it in my hands, right? This little V-notch here, the way he's constructed this, it fits extremely well in the hand. It's like a baton. You can walk around with it. You know, you can't even tell you have a mod in your hand. It fits extremely well. Fire button conveniently operated by your thumb, or you can even hold it this way, and you can operate the fire button with your forefinger. Either way, very, very, very comfortable to hold. You know, one of my favorite mods of all time, it will always be one of my favorite mods of all time. I've actually got one here that's taken apart, if I can find it. The Carlos Sensation. Great mod. Like I said, I've got it taken apart at the moment. Thing is built like a tank, but what it does have inside of the mod itself is 2 18650s. Again, battery for days. Now, take the Carlos Sensation mod and take it up to the next level, right? As far as battery lasting you for a very long time. I mean, this thing just goes and goes and goes and goes. Fit and finish is incredible. I would say this is every bit as high-end of a mod as one can get. So you might say, okay, well, Ken, maybe this is a fluke. Maybe this is a single mod that has no gaps. Okay? Here's another one. Again, I'll bring it in closer here. Look at all the areas where the right angles are. Not a single solitary gap anywhere on the mod. Not in. So here's the other view of the same mod, the top. No gaps. Okay, let's look at a third one. Okay, this is my X-cut that Yusman was kind enough to sell to me. Again, I always pay for all my mods. I don't get review mods for free. Make it a point not to get review mods for free. I get them for RRP like everybody else. And anyway, you can see here, there are no gaps. Not at all. Not even ones that you could slide a piece of paper through. It is extremely well machined. It is extremely well put together. I'm very, very happy with this mod, if you can't tell. Just outstanding work, especially for a mod like this to be produced by someone that is virtually unknown in the modding world, in the high-end modding world. To come out with a product like this just blows me away. So anyway, there you have it. The Yusman VC Tartos triple 18650 mod. Let's see, I guess we can get them all three to light up here. All right, so thank you, cheers, and thank you for your continued support. Take care.